Okay. Interesting.
Yeah. Can you go to Kialo and set up a discussion? Or should I do that?
I'm sorry, does Leo want to do the survey now, or are we doing the Callow discussion?
I'd like to beta test the game show.
Okay. Is that good with you, Leo?
Yeah, we can do that some other time if you want, Delvin.
Okay. Yeah, we're going to beta test a little game show. This isn't going to take very long, maybe 15, 20 minutes. And this is something that Reed is considering setting up perhaps for his own channel or its own thing. Or, well, we're not really sure. We want to try it out, see what happens. So, would you like the seat? Would that help? Do you need any control of the system that you would like?
No, not good.
Okay.
You're good.
I'll just sit here and be on this side of the table.
Okay, I made a Kialo link.
Okay. For those listening, Kialo is a site, Kailo. Is that right?
Kialo.
Kialo. Hi there. Yeah, we're doing interviews with you and anybody on most any topic you like. We have some suggested topics there, but you can bring it.
Yeah.
And street epistemology is where we hear you out, and we try not to argue from an alternate position.
Oh, interesting.
We try to hear you out completely and understand your reasons, your own reasons, and how you process data, how you come to learn things, all that kind of thing, and then see if you think that your confidence is in line with your own reasoning.
That's super cool, man.
Yeah. Would you like to?
Nice concept. Well, I'm with my son right now. I don't want to.
That's fine.
Divide my
Come on around whenever you're ready.
For sure.
Thank you.
How long? When are you guys here?
We're going to be here for another 3 hours, and we are here on Tuesdays and Fridays right now.
Okay, for sure.
Yeah.
Oh, that sounds fun.
Until we start doing it somewhere else. We're kind of bouncing around a little.
No, it's a really cool idea. I like that.
Thank you.
Cool.
Okay, Reed, go ahead.
Today, not today, then Tuesday, Thursday.
Tuesday and Friday.
Tuesday and Friday.
Okay. May I get the workflow up?
No, it's not a topic thing. I'll pull everything up.
Yeah. Those are suggested topics, and you may bring any that you like. Those are mostly to get people thinking and engaged.
Okay, I need two. Well, should we do the claim first and just see if we can find two people on the opposite sides, or should we have people just?
I think without a claim, they don't know how to respond. So I think we have to have one of those first.
Okay, so let's post 3 to 5 claims, and we'll see if we have the ability to poll people if they agree or disagree with the claim, either strongly or just even slightly disagree.
Do you have claims you're drawing from?
No.
Okay, so we want to come up with 3 to 5 claims, and then hope that enough people vote on opposing sides that the small side has enough representation to play the game, which I think is something like 2 people right now.
How about this? You go ahead.
Oh, he would like me to do that. I'm happy to do that. All right. Well, we have a game show idea where we bring up several claims. It's a little. We are not going to use the word family or feud in this description at all. I promise. Anyway, we will put up several claims, and then let people do a straw poll. Maybe this is with reactions on the. I'm letting FK deal with that part of it. But the point is, people tell us whether they agree or disagree with the claim. And if we get enough people on both sides, that the small side has at least, I think it's 2 people we're going to try for right now, then those, the true and the false go into their own conference. And then we'd like those teams to come up with reasons, up to 5, why their side is true, why their side is correct, true, false, why their side is the correct one. And then we would like to then have their representatives come up and tell us those reasons, describe them. Additionally, each team would come up with the steelman reasons they think the other side is going to bring up. So bring up your own list of reasons, up to 5, and then bring up what you think the other team would bring up as their reasons. And then based upon those matchings, we have a point system, which is in flux. Basically, if you can manage to avoid logical fallacies, that's a plus. And if you manage to give a reason that closely matches a reason on the other side, there's bonus points, things like that. So that's the basic idea of it. This isn't any kind of a strong competition because teams are ad hoc. There's no accumulated score over time, and we're not really counting all that much, but the point system is just there in order to,
keep track.
Keep track. It's also to align the incentives. We want people to give the best reasons they think of, and also try to imagine the best reasons that the other side would think of. It's a steelmanning practice.
Okay, people, you have 2 claims in the text chat. Vote with thumbs up or thumbs down if you have a position on those claims.
Okay, so I have 2 thumbs up on most jobs will eventually be automated. I suppose I should not vote, right?
Mm-hmm.
I'm not allowed to be one of the participants, so I will keep my thumbs to myself.
Reed can be the host, you can be a participant. If we don't get a disagreeing side.
Sure.
Sure, okay, so I'll go ahead and vote in here.
We have disagreeing sides on claim number 2.
We have already people disagreeing. Cool.
Yeah,
Yes.
we have 1 down, 3 up on claim 2.
And
We
claim
have 1
3.
down, 1 up on claim 3.
Cool.
Wow, I don't even have thumb down in my
Options.
in my frequently used. I'm just not a very thumbs downy kind of guy. So I got to go look it up. Where's the thumbs down? Boom, there it is.
Leo, can you change your 100 reaction to a thumbs up? Let's stick to thumbs up and down, so it's easy to manage.
Yeah, it'd be nice to be able to see like a live result of maybe like a straw poll link or something. That would be cool.
Well, I mean, I see it right here in the link.
I can tell you if you want.
Oh, I see.
Reed can decide when we're done with the voting. I think we are. Do you want me to announce the results?
Sure, go ahead.
Yeah. The unsure option, the thing is you'd have to pick. We were going to give a 5-point scale, but the thing is we still were dividing you into 2 teams arbitrarily, but you know, from the middle on the one side of the other. So this is not necessarily that you are really sure of your position, but if you can even lean to one side enough that you could clearly present it, even if you're unsure, you could just pick a side and argue for it and then give the steel man to the other side. It isn't. We're not actually asking you to strongly argue for or against, just to give the reasons in the steel man. It's the very beginning of what the debate would be.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay, so claim number 1. Most jobs will be eventually automated. We have 3 thumbs up, so no opposition there. On the last claim, aliens have visited Earth. We have 3 thumbs down, so no positions there as well. Claim 4, healthcare should be a human right. We have 4 thumbs up, and 5-ish, 5 now.
5, 4,
okay.
5, 5, 4, 4, 5, but no down.
Okay, we have two sides on the claim 2 and 3, which are all college debt should be forgiven, and claim 3, eating animals is ethical. In claim number 2, Redding downvoted the real Redding, and upvotes we have from Dolly, Edison, Troublemaker, and Archangel. On claim number 3, eating animals is ethical, we have one downvote from Leo and two upvotes, one from Dolly and one for Redding. Which claim do you want to take for this first round?
Which one should we do? I guess it depends on who's open to being on video. Or I guess we'll just go with number 2. All college debt should be forgiven. It seems like most people respond to that.
Oh wait, no, I'm sorry. I think we should shift to claim 3 because now we have 2 people on the minimum.
All right, let's do that. Yeah.
Yeah, I think we should switch to eating animals. So that is ethical because we at least have 2 and 2. Okay, so how do I switch to talking to the people on the positive side, and how do the other 2 switch to speaking to the people on the negative side?
So I will guest everyone that voted, and we'll see if there's anyone that wants to appear on video. And then once we start on the, what was it called? On the first phase, which was reasoning.
If I hear the other side's reasoning, I would be not able to guess without knowledge as to the steel manning.
Oh, you voted?
Yeah, so
well, you can take off your headphones whenever.
I could. I'd be happy to take off my headphones.
And turn off the speaker.
Yeah, and turn off the speaker.
I'll do that when we get to that point.
It's fine.
Okay.
I've got it right here.
Cover your ears.
Yeah.
Okay, so for now, I have to unmute Leo, Near, and Redding. Let's do that right now.
Hello, Leo, Near, and Redding.
Hello again.
Hey. Hello.
Oh, everybody's unmuted already.
I'm on the thumbs up side.
Okay, I guess we can start with Dolly's side. So what will happen is everyone that is not on Dolly's side, which in this case is Leo and Near, you'll be moved to a temporary room without the ability to rejoin until we're done, and you basically have to wait there until we're done. Okay?
Yeah.
And you can speak amongst yourselves and work out your reasoning while you're in there.
Wait, is this like a debate?
And when we come back, what do we have to do?
No. This is just a reasons and Steelman. We're not going to actually try to figure out the answer to the question. We're just going to talk about the reasons and Steelman parting.
The game show is tentatively called Straw or Steel.
Yeah, Straw or Steel.
I'm sorry. So, are we supposed to be coming up with, I guess, arguments for what we believe or what we think the other side believes?
Both.
You're going to do both. You're going to give up to 5 reasons why you believe, and you're going to give up to 5 Steelman reasons that you think the other side will use.
Yeah.
Okay, so Near and Leo, we'll talk to you shortly.
Okay.
Okay, Near and Leo are not able to hear us.
Leo and...
So now we can discuss your sides.
Okay, so eating animals is ethical. Who am I speaking? Who's my teammate on this one?
Redding.
Redding. Hello, Redding.
Yeah.
Eating animals is
how you
ethical, and you and me, barbecue boys, should stick together. And that's probably not a great reason. Tribalism.
You have up to 5 reasons.
Yes.
Up to 5 reasons.
Yeah. And feel free to.
Well,
no.
Oh no,
the first
we don't want to
reason.
type them in the live show text.
Oh yeah, don't type it in.
Yeah. Because the
So-
others we can still see that. Go ahead.
So the first reason for our side has to be Peter Singer's own argument that because Peter Singer was a oh man, sorry, I'm just woken up, so my brain's still kickstarting.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah, he was a utilitarian. Thank you, Reed. And he stated that if the good outweighs the bad, then it is ethical or it's moral. So if you have a
Okay.
child or a population that can benefit from like health benefits, that then it would be ethical for them to eat meat.
So the health benefits, the nutritional health benefits of meat as a food source, make the cost-benefit ratio the ethical moral question in the positive.
Only for that specific population, though.
Okay, for that specific population for whom those benefits are significant.
Yes.
Okay.
So, like one good example is that there was a population in India where there was a large, like there was basically an epidemic of malnourishment and like growth stunting. And they added a little bit of dairy and they added a little bit of meat to the diet, and it completely reversed the growth stunting. And Peter Singer would say that
Okay. Okay, good. So yeah, I concur. That's a great one.
What's the simplest way to drill that down to tweet size?
This would be utility that human health is more important than animal health, and so in many cases, the benefits outweigh the detriments. And reference Peter Singer. If that fits in a tweet, no.
Utility of human health is more important than animal health.
Than animal well-being.
The human well-being.
Yeah, I'm going to go with animal because in this case, we do want the animal to be very healthy until just that one spot.
Human well-being.
I think it's really important when you're talking about that. You have to be able to put in the if needed, because that would be because the Western diet. With Western diet, we don't need it. We don't face the same issues that this special population does.
Okay, I see. In the case of special populations, there may be no other practical way in order to provide human well-being.
Yes, that would be good.
Okay. All right. So let's see. The next reason would be it's freaking yummy.
Well,
that was short. Critters are tasty.
How would, if necessary, go into that? Human well-being is of more. I am writing it down. Human well-being is of more utility than animal well-being when necessary.
No, put down the good in special. Damn it! I don't know how to put this down into short form. It's just you got to come up with a utilitarian argument. So when the good of the special population outweighs the bad of the animals.
Okay.
Humans that need meat to survive.
Yes.
Are of more utility than the animals they eat.
Okay. Decent summary. And you've heard the long version, and if you're the judge, that's what matters.
Okay.
Whether the short version exactly matches or not, you can judge whether it matches the long version. Okay, so I referenced the relatively unconvincing argument that meat is tasty. How about an economic argument? Is there an economic argument for eating animals?
Oh yeah, if we were to get that would decimate the agriculture industry.
Okay, so if we all went vegan, it would be bad for the economy.
Yeah, if we all went vegan overnight, but that's the bad part about it.
Okay. So that's 3. Have we hit our 5 minutes yet? I think we're pushing our time.
20 seconds.
Okay. Fourth
What was
Food
the
chain.
economic reason?
it
The
would
food
decimate
chain one.
the ranchers' industry. Yeah.
The
Oh, the food chain. We are at the top of the food chain. It's the natural thing. So it's a naturalistic argument.
Yes.
And I think we have to just go with those 4. I don't think we get time for a 5th.
What was the economic one?
The economic one was if we were to go vegan, it would decimate the ranchers' investments. It would really cause a huge disruption in the agricultural sector.
Tweet size proposition.
Tweet size
If
proposition.
everyone stopped eating meat,
Mhm.
then
Ranchers would go broke.
ranchers would go broke?
Mhm.
Okay.
Ranchers, slaughterhouses,
That's 1, 2, 3. That's 4
truck
reasons.
drivers.
Yeah, we only got to 4. We ran out of time.
Okay, great.
So I think I have to put down my headphones, and you're going to go talk to the other people about their reasons. And without us listening, then we'll come back and talk about a Steelman.
Yep.
All right, rating. I'll see you in a few minutes. I'm taking off my headphones and make sure you can't hear. Maybe FK is going to move people in rooms. I'm just going to walk away from where I can hear, and I'm turning off the speaker so I can't hear.
Someone said our stream is down. Fine on YouTube. Stream is down. Where? It's fine on Twitch. It's fine on Twitter. FK, can you hear me? It's fine on Facebook. I don't know what you're talking about, Archangle.
Oh, I guess we're back.
Let's get the other people in here. Oh, on Discord. Okay, don't scare me. So now we need up to... Okay, so now I need
We didn't
5 tweet
finish.
size reasons. Well, now we have the time. I give you 5 minutes to come up with 5 reasons. Is that the right time limit we should do, or 10 minutes? I gave them 5, so let's do 5 minutes. 5 minutes for 5 reasons.
So now
What's the first reason?
we have to tell you 5 reasons why eating animals is not ethical.
And then 5 reasons against our position,
Yep.
I think, in 5 minutes.
Yeah, we'll do that. We'll do that later. We'll do that later.
Okay.
Yeah, Steelman
Okay.
version. Right now,
So I'll go
for the
first.
position,
Are we
eating
starting now?
animals is not ethical. Yeah, go ahead.
Okay.
5 minutes.
So I guess our first and most relevant reason is just that it's inhumane and cruel. I guess the meat industry in particular, the way that they keep animals in captivity and breed them. We've found there's evidence to suggest that the pigs, in particular, just for an example, feel like a whole range of different
You don't need to support
emotions,
the
and they
reason,
have-
just give a reason.
Oh, no support for the reasons? Okay, yeah, so just,
No, you don't have to support the reason.
It's
just
inhumane
give the top
to-
level reason. So eating animals is cruel. Is that the right way to say it?
yeah, eating animals is cruel and inhumane, say. Second reason, it leaves a big
and inhumane.
carbon. Sorry, what was that? Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, cruel
Let me
and
clarify
inhumane.
that claim. And
Maybe
inhumane.
inhumane is not
And
the
what's
right
another
word,
reason?
but they are cruel in the sense of inhumane, in the sense of very cruel and aggressive toward the animals.
Yeah, so that's reason
Sorry, say-
one.
What's the next reason?
Two would just be that it leaves like a huge carbon footprint. The meat eating
Eating
industry.
animals increases the carbon output.
Yeah,
Leaves a large
Okay.
carbon.
footprint. It's bad for the
What's
environment.
the best way to phrase that? Eating animals is bad for
Maybe
the environment.
eating.
Eating meat creates a larger footprint than eating an equivalent amount of calories in plant.
In what? In plant?
In plants, through plants or
Is that a
through a
separate reason?
plant-based diet.
Or is the reason supporting the environment one? Is that a separate reason?
No, that's linked to that one. You said you wanted to have it
What was that
precise.
So I have eating animals is cruel and inhumane. That's reason one. Second reason, eating animals is bad for the environment. Is that a good way to say it? Okay,
Yeah.
another reason? 2.5 minutes.
Well, third reason is that it's let's see, it's meat consumption is unnecessary, especially today.
Eating animals is unnecessary
Yeah, like for protein or things like this.
for human survival.
Yeah.
Okay. Next
I
reason.
think another one we had, I don't know if it's linked to the first one necessarily, but we said that it doesn't allow the animals any freedom to live a life where they have some joy, or doesn't really, the way that most animals are produced today doesn't allow them any freedom.
Support for the cruel and inhumane reason.
Yeah,
You think so?
Yeah, I think we might just have the three. I'm trying to think of another one right now.
I think another reason that why it could be unethical to eat animals, is because the farming process is very difficult for the humans involved in it as well. So a lot of the humans having to cut the animals, to slaughter them, to chop them up, to work with them, killing so many hundreds of animals on a daily basis. It's very difficult for the humans involved in that meat making process as well.
Also, reason 5, in case we're out of time, it's relatively unhealthy in comparison to like a vegan diet or something for humans.
I'm wondering. I don't know if I'm able to participate too, but I'm wondering, like,
Eating animals causes
if it
psychological
fails a moral
harm
outsider.
to-
If it fails a moral outsider test,
You can be on their team if you want. Sure. Eating
Yeah.
animals. Yeah, we're doing a game show.
Oh, okay. Yeah, it does disqualify me. Yeah.
Time's out. Eating animals causes psychological harm to the workers who produce
Yes.
animal products. And what was that last reason? You said it already.
It's relatively
time.
unhealthy for human
down.
consumption.
Animals is unhealthy for humans. Unhealthy for humans.
Yeah.
Okay.
Compared to a plant-based diet.
All right, that's 5 reasons.
But I think in terms of,
Okay.
I would rephrase it in terms of ethics, in the sense that it is unethically, it's ethically incorrect to promote meat-based diets by organizations such as the American Heart Organization, claiming that it's
We ran
healthy,
out of
for
time.
example. Yeah.
Okay. Good. Those are good for other reasons. Okay, we're out of time. 5 minutes. 5 reasons. Good. All right. Thanks, guys. We'll be back with you guys later. Okay, ready.
We're getting kicked out again.
Okay, we're coming back. Okay, Dolly's coming back. Okay, Dolly's walking over. Ricketic's weird. Oh, never mind, he's back. Gone.
Hello, everybody.
Dolly's back. We got 5 reasons from
Okay.
the against side, the con side.
Okay, good.
So now we are going to ask the pro side to
Steelman, the
steal.
opposite.
Yes.
So, Redding,
steal
can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
So you have 4 chances.
We have 4 options. Yeah, because we gave 4 reasons, we get 4 options for Steelman to try and guess within their 5. So,
And the points system is if you get a direct match to what a reason they said. Can
okay.
you, FK, can you show the Kialo website so people can see the reasons?
And I better not look. I don't want to see their reasons.
Yeah, just just don't look, Dolly, or cover
Okay.
that with something.
I'll just not look.
You have a post-it note if you want to put a post-it note over it.
That's all right.
Just don't look. Okay, so you have FK show Kialo.
Also, we have my return feed at really low resolution, so I can see what's going on, but I really can't read text.
Yeah. Show it to the live stream.
If you post it in the chat,
Screen capture.
I'll just make sure not to read any of the chat. I'm happy to go away from the chat right now. I'll go look at wholesome
I'm
memes.
away from the chat.
I don't want
so
the live
I
stream
won't be
people to.
looking.
Okay. All right, so Redding, let's think about what kind of reasons they would have. I think number 1's probably going to be that it's cruel to animals to kill them for to enslave them to.
2 points.
Oh, we got one. Okay, moving on. What's another one?
They had to have
Um,
mentioned something about health. That a vegan diet is healthier
Okay,
than an
vegan
omnivorous
diet
diet.
is healthier.
2 points.
Okay. I'm thinking about one that relates to factory farming being less kind than farming in the past. Would that be something you would want to throw in?
Unkind how?
Unkind because crowding, because not letting them have a natural life.
I think that would fall under the cruel reason.
Cruel reason?
You already said
Okay.
that reason.
I did. Okay, so farming is cruel.
We don't have anything. 4 points.
So we have 2 more. Or did we use the
So we
third
have one more
trying
guess?
The other one. You'll tell me.
Do we have one more guess?
We have one more guess, or we have 2, depending on whether or not yeah.
2 more guesses.
Well,
2
we
more
put
guesses.
forth.
Okay, we have 2 more guesses.
2 more guesses.
Because he said our first reason was the same. Our third was the same as our first.
Okay. The environment. It's bad for factory
the
farming
environmental
is bad
impact.
for the environment.
2 points.
Okay, so yes, we got that one, and then the last one would be. I'm leaning toward an inconsistency in the way we treat our pets versus our cattle, and that sentience is the pig is as sentient as a dog. Does that make sense, or do you have any others? I want to go with yours.
No, I'm all out, man.
Okay, so I'm gonna promote that one. That it's sentient life is. It's obvious that pigs are at least as sentient as dogs, and if we have an issue against eating our beloved pet dogs and cats,
I think that's a sub reason for eating animals is cruel.
I think you're right. Okay.
Sorry, I'm thinking here.
Yep.
If you have something, throw it out.
Well, okay, I don't think this is likely. This is actually the argument that my husband uses for being a vegetarian. So let me throw it at you, Redding, and see if you think it's worthy of talking about. He says that the closer we are in relationship to an animal, the better our enzymes are able to digest the animal.
Is he saying
thing
That
is-
seems,
easily?
yeah, that seems to be
Yeah.
a little too niche.
I think there's a fallacy in there so much that I don't want to throw that one in, even if, and I'm not even sure if I understand it. Maybe I need to go talk to him further because some of that leads me backwards.
That seemed to imply
Okay.
cannibalism would be the best thing to do for humans.
Yes, actually, except for of course piranha diseases.
Yes.
Okay, can
I
we
think
just
we're out of time.
really
Yeah,
quick?
well, go ahead.
No, go ahead.
Go ahead.
If we're out of time, we're out of
Go ahead.
time.
I didn't time it, but
Yeah, I think we're out of time. Okay, so now I welcome. I think Redding and I can stay completely quiet, and we can listen to this other part. So if the against team comes in and comes in and talks about our reasons, that's great.
and you didn't give any extra reasons that we need to ask them to see if they are with a 1 point. I don't think you did. No.
I agree.
Okay, so yeah, let's bring back the other people. Yes.
Yes.
What?
Oh, did we get points for giving reasons, or is that a no?
You only gave 3 reasons, and they were all matched.
We gave 4 reasons at the beginning. Are there points given for reasons, or are reasons that are
No.
valid only the way you grant Steelman
Only
opportunities?
Steelman granting.
Okay, that's fine. I think there's something like negative points if the reasons we give have obvious fallacies in them.
Yeah, we didn't get to that point.
We probably haven't worked that into the system yet.
Yeah.
And maybe that's unnecessary.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yep, go ahead.
Or
Hello, Near.
Yeah, just go on voice and don't watch the streams.
okay. Can you tell if we watch the streams? Like, could I cheat?
No.
No.
Yes, you could cheat.
You could cheat. You could go to Facebook or Twitter or YouTube as well.
I can tell
So
if
you
they're
can-
watching the stream.
Oh.
Okay,
So
so
what?
you're clear? No more watching?
Yeah, we're not watching.
Okay, so you guys have 5 chances to pick their 4 reasons. Or you get 2 points if you match their reasons, and 1 point if you come up with a reason that they think is also a good reason. Is that right? Is that how we would do it?
Yeah, well, the other team would have to agree it's a good reason. By the way, the protein team, it did not come up with any additional reasons beyond the ones we tried. That so we weren't able to come up with any novel reasons.
They matched 3 reasons, so they have 6 points.
Yeah.
So we have to
And you
get
guys
more
have-
than 6 points to win. And we're steel manning what we think they might say. Or,
Yeah. What reasons do you think we might have given? And of course, Redding and I will stay quiet during this.
So go ahead and give us Steelman reasons. Steelman reason number 1.
Go ahead, Leo.
Yeah. So one of them, it's that it's immoral to take this sort of right and joy from people, that of eating meat. Another one we had is that
Let me be a judge for that.
Yeah.
I think it's kind of relevant to one reason. Can you rephrase that in some other way? I'm looking for a specific word. Is it joy? Why is it joyful?
Freedom, tasty.
yeah, from the freedom and the taste and
There it
the
is. All right, they got that matched. All right, 2 points.
You
matched 1.
Mm-hmm.
So another reason would be that pretty much all food sources, including plants, are in fact living. So the distinction of it being unethical for us to eat meat isn't really like a valid one, I guess.
Yeah, and related to that,
They did not give that
related to that,
reason.
we were
Wait a
thinking,
minute. I did say that there was our reason number 4 was the sentience.
yeah,
Sentience
that's
in
what we
life
mean by
being not
this.
correlated with our thing. So I didn't bring up plants, but I was saying that pigs were at least were as sentient as dogs, and yet we have this crossover thing.
That was for your Steelman attempt?
That was in my Steelman. My
Yeah.
bad. My
Yeah.
bad.
That is not a match
Yeah, but
to any of their reasons.
Okay.
So you have another try. You have 3 more tries.
Another one of our reasons was that it's a good source of protein and other nutrients.
I'm mixed on that, and I'm speaking. I shouldn't try to influence the judge here, except that I'm sort of influencing in the positive.
Yeah,
That does
same
not
here.
match.
It's not a close match.
It touches, so wouldn't that be 1 point? It's not an
It
exact
touches and overlaps
match.
1.
Good. Not good enough. The match.
Yeah.
2 more tries.
Leo?
I don't remember exactly. We said that it's immoral because we have been. It's moral because we have been doing it for as long as we can remember. So it wouldn't sort of be fair to stop doing it all of a sudden and claim that it's incorrect to do it because we have been doing it for most of human history.
I think that falls under the category of Redding. Do you agree with me that I would accept that as a reason? Therefore, I want to give them 1 point for a reason we didn't give. You wouldn't?
No, because that
We give
is
half a point?
that would be like, yeah, it's there's definitely I wouldn't say that even touches on any of ours.
No, I agree. It doesn't touch on any of ours. There's another way that they can get points because the reason they give is one we would accept.
Yeah.
So they get half points.
Exactly.
Oh, okay, yeah. I was actually thinking, damn, I should have thought.
Okay, then if we accept that reason, they get 1 point for that.
1 point. So up to 3 now. All right, you have 1 more try.
We have one more.
How much time do we have?
They agreed. 1 point.
Yeah.
1 last try.
Let me just think for a second.
We've kept certain species of animal from being endangered or possibly extinct by breeding them for meat consumption. Therefore, it's moral.
If that's not one of our reasons, but I would accept it. How about you, Redding?
Same with me. That's another one I wish I would have put forward.
Yeah. Okay. Good. Yeah. So we like that one.
Okay.
Yeah.
I think that is it. Team 4 has 6 points. Team Against has 4 points. Thanks, everyone.
Okay. Thank you. I'd love to hear
Game.
their actual list of reasons.
Okay, yeah. Their actual list of reasons was eating animal. Their con side.
Yeah,
Con
con
side was eating animals is unhealthy for humans. You
Okay.
got that.
Mhm.
You also got eating animals is bad for the environment,
Yes. Okay.
and you got eating animals is cruel and inhumane to the animals.
Mm-hmm.
Their other 2 reasons they gave was eating animals causes psychological harm to the human workers who produce animal products.
Oh,
That's a good one.
Okay.
Yeah.
And also eating animals,
that's a good one.
the other reason was eating animals is unnecessary for human survival.
Okay. Yeah, and I think our number 1 rule was sort of saying that in narrow circumstances, eating animals is necessary for humans, but it's not necessarily general.
Yeah, let's give give your pros now. You want to give your pros? Or I'll give it out.
Yeah, give it to me. So, I
So
don't have to
what
remember.
did they got? Animals taste good. That's a reason. And that was all they got, I think. Another reason is if everyone stopped eating meat, then ranchers would go broke.
The economic argument.
Mm,
Humans are top of the food chain.
That's not one we offered.
It's not.
No, that's one
Yeah,
we agreed to that we thought
no.
was a really good one. Did we?
No,
You gave
that's,
that as a
yeah,
reason.
it's
We did?
that.
Oh, then they
humans
get
are
another point.
part of the,
That didn't match any of their
Ah,
guesses, did it?
animals taste good. Ranchers go
no,
broke.
we
Top
didn't
of the
say
food chain.
anything like that. No.
Well, what
they
does it
didn't say
mean that
anything
we're?
like
Okay.
Why is it ethical? Because we're at the top of the.
it's that we
It's
are
it's
part of the
an
food
argument
chain.
from naturalism.
Yeah. It doesn't have to be a good reason.
Yeah, it doesn't have to be a great reason. It just has to be one that somebody would give and somebody would accept. I don't personally accept the naturalistic fallacy that's embedded in that there.
And the last reason.
You know, I'm almost wanting to say the top of the food chain is like the traditional argument. I want to say food chain and traditional argument are close enough. I want to give them 2 points.
Oh, you want to give them that?
I think so. I think being top of the food chain is an appeal to the traditional standard. I think the appeal is the same.
Okay. Then
Yeah.
it's a tie.
Thanks, Don.
Yay!
Well, the thing is, the argument I was putting forth isn't that
Yeah.
we are at the top of the food chain. It's more that we are part of the food chain, and once you remove a species from the food chain, then you have negative effects. Like if you take wolves out
Yeah.
of the equation in a park, then the population of deer and
Yeah.
antelope grow. So we are that replacement predator.
Yeah. And their last reason was the well-being of humans that have to eat animals to survive are of more utilitarian concern than the animals they consume.
So that's sort of
Oh.
2 into
So
1.
that was fun.
Thank you.
That was really fun.
Thanks for playing that.
Really, really fun.
That was easier
Do
and
you
more
guys
fun
get a
than I thought it
prize?
was going to be.
What's the prize
Do
for
we get a
dollar
prize?
Yeah.
No.
What should be the
Get a
tiebreaker
clap.
if there's a tie?
I think because we're barely keeping score, a tiebreaker is
It's whatever.
we win.
So we're baiting.
I could see cutthroat competition in this getting to be very against the goals.
Yeah. So this is a
Yeah, it seems like the
critical
heart.
thinking exercise. It's a way of like demonstrating John Stuart Mill's principle of like he who knows only his side of the case knows little of that.
Yeah, this is the John Stewart Mill we're going to put you through.
The most difficult part was just like quenching my desire to give supporting arguments for like all of the reasons. You know, it's a little bit like
Yeah.
Yeah, no need to support the main top level reasons with other sub level reasons.
Yeah.
What just happened? That
I
cutthroat
think
just
the
went off.
biggest problem
This-
I had was
turn it back
that,
on?
like when I
Push it harder. Just hit the top button again. I'll figure it out later. So
Doesn't
yeah,
feel excessively warm or anything.
any feedback about the game itself? How can we make this better?
I think the rules are a little vague.
Mhm.
I had a hard time figuring out the point system. Maybe because this is the first time it's because things are trying to be worked out. Like when I started voting, I thought I was only going to have to come up with one reason because for me personally, the only good reason for eating meat is the utilitarian one that I put forward because even Peter Singer himself supports that one.
Yeah, I didn't really explain how the points would work, or we didn't.
Yeah.
Until we got to the point part of it. But the points are not really the main concern. It's really just being able to see if you can figure out what people who actually believe something opposite to you are their actual reasons, and And the way we blind this out, that's the key part of it. That's the key feature. So it really is a
was
nice
fun.
little test of that. I like it.
So I thought that was
So we-
really great. That was actually a really great game. But my only suggestion would be, I think the team should be able to guess how many points the opposing team is going to win. For example, like if I list a couple of arguments that I think that they're going to guess, I can predict how much they'll know about my position. Might be a fun way to add points at the very end of the game.
How would that happen?
Well, let's
Tell
say
me about adding
think-
those points. How would that work?
Well, like if I think that the other team knows about 2 of my arguments, but not about the other 3, I can guess that the opposing team will get 4 points. And if I get that correctly and predict that correctly, I should be awarded like a few points on top.
I think
This is
that
a
complicates
suggestion.
things.
It might complicate things, but I
Keep it
can
in mind.
imagine, like, I guess it encourages the person to come up with arguments that aren't common, right? So then I would just pick like the most extravagant reasons for my claim, knowing that
Right.
they won't be able to guess them, right? And so I'm wondering,
Yeah,
if
that
you make it-
there's a way you can
counter
game
to
this.
that.
If you can get obscure enough, you really throw a wrench in the other team's options.
Yeah. We want each team to actually come up with their real best reasons for their real position.
Yeah. How do we encourage that
honesty,
they bring
yeah.
their best reasons? Because obviously that does work. If you grab the most ubiquitous reasons, the most obvious ones, then you are playing to the other team's advantage. Scoring system is not perfectly aligned with incentives yet, because spamming 5 obscure reasons is actually better than coming up with the 3 best right now.
Yeah.
right? That's kind of
So
what I
how
was
many people do
thinking.
we have?
But it's a great game though.
Thank you.
Yeah, it was fun. I agree with Nathan's thing. Like, it seems kind of complicated, but there must be some way to incentivize honesty using points,
Mhm.
some other layer of points.